Hi, everyone, and welcome. I am so excited to talk about this to those that choose to watch my channel because I find this truly a magical herb oracle. I enjoyed it the other day when I brought it out and I showed you, and it just started to grow from that video. It is unbelievable the possibilities that you can create for positive affirmations, for positive working with herbs or oils, and really moving yourself forward and taking your power and putting it into these cards. And I'm going to walk you through the 3 sections of each that I have down here. And there are 36 cards in this deck. And what I did was separate the 36 cards into groupings of 3. And that just makes it so much more simpler. Even when you're doing essential oil mixtures, it's nice to keep things to 3, and there is the magical power of 3. So that all comes into this. Yes, these are herbs, but you could bring essential oils to it. And you're going to see that I have brought gemstones to it. And I have an idea at the end that I want to try. And you can watch me create it because I'm going to create a magical herbal altar bowl. And I am so excited to do that. But it all came from breaking the cards off into groups of 3. Now, it's almost like the combinations using the herbs are secondary, and it's the support and guidance of the words in each card that has driven me forward. Yes, I could shuffle the cards and draw 1, or I could draw 3, but I'm asking you to consider it this way and step it up so that you're in control of what you choose to manifest through the words and bring the herbs in afterwards. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to take the camera and just show you the groupings because it's unbelievable. Hang tight. So what I'm talking about is there are words on each of the cards, and it talks in the book about the herb and its benefits. But the idea is to create these sentences with the words. So for instance, the ones I'm going to be working with is desire, guidance, and open. Why? Because I desire guidance and I want to open. So I'm going to be using the actual herbs mentioned on the cards, and it's going to have the element of each: earth, air, fire, water. And I'm going to create that bowl over here at the end. But I wanted you to look at the sentences. Now you could rearrange these in any way that you want. You could be, I am open and I have a desire for guidance. Guidance creates an opening for me that I desire. It's just making sentences up. I focus and reflect on my dreams. I have the freedom for expansion and I radiate. I have courage and I am protected and I endure. I attract abundance and harmony. There is balance and I accept healing. I stimulate change with enthusiasm. I repair, I calm, I soothe. Now this one here, hang tight, I gotta move that one over. Woo! So, I detox, I purify, and I cleanse. I am activating creativity so I can progress. I am communicating, I am compassionate, and I flow. Now, yes, she does have ideas in here for the herbs with a little bit of magic, with a little bit of the deities, the planets. But once you start to break it down, and even just looking at one card at a time, the words allow it to open up to all of this. So I'm going to pull these 3 cards forward in a second and talk to you about the manifesting that I want to do with these 3 cards. Okay, my first one is desire, and that is with the herb Damiana. Now this one, when I looked in the book, it talked about desire. It talked about this having the element of fire and passion. And that is really everything about desire right there. It does represent the house of Scorpio. It is a water element and heart-centered. So I choose to use a rose quartz on top of this one. Now, this also, the herb, and using the herb, allows us to release fear, to heighten connections, to access magical energy, and really boost that flow of passion. And I like the idea of this genie's lantern here. You know, that if I make a wish and I say it 3 times, my wish might come true. So I did look at the mantras or ideas for affirmations that was included, and I broke this one to passion and desire ignite within. And I'd be using these to create my spell with my herbs. So that was that one. And my passion is for guidance. So when I looked in the book, it was an earth element. This one, the sage. And I do like the fact that it has a little lighthouse in the back. So there is that energy coming through, that purity of the white light, and that light will guide me. And again, it is an earth, it is a wisdom, but she talked about opening the third eye, and that is what I would do with the amethyst stone. It's about learning to observe all that you focus upon, listening for wise advice from a mentor or a counselor or from that was in you, and being open to guidance, hence the next word on the next card, open. So the mantra for this one I came up with is, I'm here and open to universal wisdom. So that was that one. So we've got water and earth. Sorry, fire and earth. The next one is water. And I think I might have said water for the first one, but that is actually fire. I'm just so excited about these cards. Okay, so the last one is yarrow, and that is open. And I thought clear quartz would be good for that. It is about new beginnings, gathering energies to make things happen. Cooperation is the key to pivotal change, hence the key there. New ideas, inspirations, solutions, and birthing something new. That means being open. So my mantra is, my heart and mind is open. I am ready to receive. So we have fire, even though I was thinking of water there. We have earth. This one is the water. So for air, I would probably bring in incense, or I have another idea with the bowl there. But I would be making this up to put on my altar, reciting the mantras, holding the stones, empowering the stones, and probably placing them in the bowl. Now, when I looked with my husband on this sort of setup, I said, I'm choosing 3, and there's 36 cards. How many actual possibilities are there? And when he punched it on the computer, it came up. Using 3 out of 36 elements, you could actually create 7,140 different combinations. So, rather than shuffling, why not pick the words and let the herbs speak secondary, but use the words and affirmations to create whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to bring my chosen bowl forward and my herbs, and let's make a herbal witch altar bowl. Okay? Hang tight. All right, here is my witchiest bowl I could find for the altar. And I got this at a thrift store, but I thought pretty darn cool. So that is the base, but I didn't want to use up all this space with herbs. I didn't want to waste anything. I'm sort of frugal. So I found this little dish, and it fits in here and lifts things up a little bit. And I do have a candle, but first I'm going to put in to the spell jar some of the herbs. So the first one, the Damiana, is for desire. So while I'm putting this in, I'm going to be saying, passion and desire ignite within me. And I'm going to take 3 spoonfuls. Passion and desire ignite within me. Passion and desire ignite within me. I have passion, I have desire, and it ignites within me. Okay. That one is out of the way. Then we're going to go to the sage. And I might even go to the garden and get some fresh stuff. But I'm going to try this for now. And this one is for the card of guidance. So the mantra is, I'm here and open to universal wisdom. So I'm going to put all of that in my hand. And let's just adjust the camera a wee bit. Okay, I'm here and open to universal wisdom. I'm here and open to universal wisdom. I'm here and open to universal wisdom. So I've tried to keep that in 3 going in there. And the other one is yarrow. Now I brought this from my other home. It grew in the front garden. And I labeled it as such. And because it's dry, it just lasts and lasts. So this one is, my heart and mind is open. I'm ready to receive. My heart and mind is open and I'm ready to receive. My heart and mind is open and I'm ready to receive. I am ready to receive. Okay, so that's gone in. So we have 3 elements there minus air. So I'm going to place that in my altar bowl. And that looks pretty nice. But I'm going to start breaking it up. And I'm going to use the 3 words, desire, guidance, and open in my mind. Okay. So I'm going to spread it around so I've got room for the candle. And I'm going to have to be very careful when I use this because I don't want to cause a fire. So I'll just push it all down now around the candle. Great. Now, with my stone, you can use your own breath. You can use a candle. You could do whatever makes you feel that that energy is going into the stone. So, passion and desire ignite within me. And into the herbal bowl it goes. And then the next one for guidance, I'm here, I'm open for universal wisdom. Okay. And the last one, my heart and mind is open and I am ready to receive. And I might place that one because it's a sort of a stand-up stone, standing up. So you can see they're all in the bowl and ready to go. Now the other thing was to bring in the element of air. So what I did was just cut some pieces of paper, and I would be coming to this herbal bowl often. And if there was a wish or a desire, then I would probably write my wish and desire on here. And I think that would be enough to bring the air element in, but definitely you could light some incense. But thoughts are air, so I thought, why not? So I would be writing my message on here. I'd fold it up and I'd place it, because it's a footed bowl, right underneath. And I would just keep going to my altar, lighting my candle, doing my affirmations, and writing my wishes underneath. So let's dim the lights a little bit, light the candle, and see what it looks like. Well, I think that's pretty fun. I've got the stones, the herbs, and I like the way the bowl is lighting up all the way around. And I've got my 3 cards, and I'll probably keep those open, put them on my altar. I might even take this up to my bedroom because I've got a bigger bureau that this could all sit on. And maybe before bed, I desire guidance and I'm open. And really putting that energy out into the universe and taking charge and being control of what I manifest. So you can see all the herbs around there. I could add essential oils if I wanted to, but I think I like the simplicity of this and the power of the words. So have some fun. Know that there are over 7,000 ways you can put these words together. And find some herbs to go along with it, some stones, and you've got it covered.